Good morning. Welcome to the plant and seed room. As you can see, excuse me, I'm trying to save some of my poinsettias up here. They're kind of liking that light. Before our last freeze, my vincas had babies everywhere. So I hurried up and scooped them up and put them in pans in the dirt. And now I've got them separated and trying to make it each their own plant. I have a few more here. And here's all my seedling cups. I just potted up the cabbages. I had only put the seeds in their incubation place yesterday, but they're already up. Here we have some black cherry tomatoes. Here up here on the top we have more of the Zinca babies. I love the white with the red centers. It's my favorite ones. So my yard should really look good. I got one little wild plant in there, but I think it's just, you know how you get the potting mix and sometimes just these weird plants come up. I think that everything has seeds in it. And here's my pear-shaped tomatoes. They're all coming up, and once they get a little bigger, I'll separate them into their own pots. Oh. Well, guess I have some work to do. But anyway, what I wanted to show you was just yesterday. This is my incubation area here. I have a little heat mat there that I picked up at our church rummage sale. That's it under here. And I have all these, all my seeds that I want. And they're all, and every morning I swap top to bottom. You can tell this is an avocado here. And I just keep them in the dark with these. Anyway, yesterday I did the cauliflower broccoli. And they're already germinating really fast. Let me see if I can get this little tripod to stand up here. So you can take a look. And there we go. I'm going to show you. See, I have the date on it there. And yes, I've already been in the dirt and my nails are all full of dirt. I tell my husband that's my therapy. It's much cheaper than therapy. Nothing better than getting your hands dirty. And here we are. Let me bring that in closer and maybe you can see. Look at the root on that one right there. And this was just from yesterday. You know, wet paper towel. There, we got another one there. So those that are already rooted, I'm going to put in their own cups and write their name and date on it. I I burnt some holes in the solo cups. Yeah, I'm cheap. With my little soldering iron. Poor little thing, it's been through the mill. And I just heated them up and poked 5 little holes down in the base. So if I water from the bottom, they can suck up the water. So here we're going to have our broccoli. And today's date is the 1/18th, and I potted it. Let me grab some potting mix here. Thankfully, I have a husband that doesn't mind my little shenanigans. Here I have dirt in an old bedroom. LOL, huh? Alright, so now I'm gonna make me a little hole just to rest that little seed in right there. And I'm gonna pick me up one that's got a root on it, like this one. It's got a good root, and I'm gonna put it down in the pot. It doesn't matter which way they find their way, but it just so happened that the root went down first. And then I'm just gonna slightly cover it, tap it in there a little bit, and then I'm gonna give it some water. Oh yeah, I was using the water jug to hold the camera up. There. And now I'm going to just give it a little water. I recycle, so this is my water jug, and I just put some holes in the top. It's got the easy hold on to handle. And I'll just give it a good drink and put it on its own tray, because I'm sure I will have quite a few of the broccoli coming up. And I'll face that to the outside so I can see what it is on the tray. And that's what I'm doing this morning. But I'm going to take a stop, and here's one of my little mini greenhouses. I'll show you this real quick before I put all this up and clean up my mess I made. This is one of my little greenhouses. We didn't do anything. And I put this tape around this edge, and it is just coming up like crazy. So I hope it's my purple coneflowers. There we got it. Alright, let me show you who's in there. If you look through, you can see all the little plants coming up there. That, I hope, is the purple cone. I've never done them before. I got the seeds from our church. I get a lot from our church. We have a good church family there. And these were seeds falling on the ground that I collected. Well, I hope y'all have a pleasant day. I just got the cold storm warning on my phone while I was filming. And these are all my cups that I've already put the holes in. These are my seed drawers. Let me move this out the way here. These are my seed drawers. Kleenex, of course. My little filing system here. We've got our root crops. We've got our gourds and melons. We've got herbs. Cool weather crop. And then here we have more vegetables. We have hot peppers and sweet peppers. And tomatoes, squash, and cucumbers. All my beans I'm going to be planting. My cantaloupe seeds that I saved. from my delicious cantaloupe I get. And then on this top drawer are my flower plants. They're just everywhere. Marigolds. I just love collecting. Look at this. Daylily at the front gate. I don't ever remember seeing a daylily at the front gate. But I must have had one because it says so. Oh, there's some red cone. I'll have to put those in a mini thing. And that's a lily. Just all the seeds I've collected through time. These are Amaryllis. And this was filled with my baby bird beets. Those are the red hyacinths. And I've bagged them up into little bags with at least 20 in the bag. So anybody who would like some seeds, I'm selling them for $2 plus postage, which you know that's not going to be much. Not like those big places that charge you $7 for a $2 item. Just to fit in an envelope. Well, let me clean up my mess I made, which seems to take a lot of my time because I'm just a messy person. Stay warm.